Can we go here again?
Yes.
Yeah, it was really fun.
There was one key moment that saved an outing with my PDA kiddo, and I think it applies to kids of all neurotypes. I'm an ADHD mom of neurospicy kiddos, and I'm on this mission to help my family thrive and not just survive. And now that my PDA kid is not in full-on burnout mode, we can do some fun things together more easily. Like a book release party from my good friend Austin Graff, and his daughter Addie was also a part of it. It was so exciting to go out and support him. But once we got there, we got to the parking garage, we went up the elevator, we came outside, and all of a sudden we faced that moment that often happens on an outing where my PDA kiddo suddenly starts to lose it a little bit. And I don't know always what's causing it, whether it's anxiety, fear of boredom, fear of the unknown, or just discomfort of riding in the car for a while, but whatever it is, he starts to express some negative thoughts and feelings. And this time it was like, book release parties are so stupid, they're so boring. And I was like, oh, remember that one we did with the, ghost in the classroom? He was like, that was so boring. And I was like, well, this one, he's like, this one's gonna be boring. And so at that point I realized what was happening. And so I was just quiet and just let him off gas. Let him release those emotions, because if I would have put a stop to that talk firmly, he would have fought back and had something to push against, and therefore he would have broken apart even more. It would have escalated. So that was a point at which I had the choice to either accommodate my child by just being calm and listening to him and just accepting his expression of emotion, or activating him, which would have been setting a firm boundary and making him stop saying those negative things. Now, at this point, I was a little bit concerned that my husband and I, one of us, would have to wait outside with my kid and miss it, because what I absolutely don't want is to allow my kid to go into a situation and start behaving in such a way that sabotages an event. But this time, after he calmed down, he relaxed and he was able actually to enjoy the event. It certainly helped that there was an Apple store in the venue, and he was able to spend a few minutes playing video games. And then there was a giant Connect 4 and alternative seating. He didn't have to sit in a row. There were a lot of things that made the event a success, not least of which was seeing our dear friends Austin and Addie celebrate their good work.
Because I love finding things and...
How was the car ride? I'm glad you guys came.
So
Can we
cool.
go here again?
Yes.
Yeah, it was really fun.